Hello everyone, my name is Sonic8 and welcome back to yet another Bad Business video. Today we are in the public test region, the PTR for the game, and it recently updated with the brand new Scorpion Evo revamp, which we're going to be taking a look at. This thing is crazy. There's a lot of things that it can do that other guns can't, and especially one specific part that I'm going to be highlighting. But for now, this is going to be a really quick video, and I'm going to be going more in depth into it, a lot more in depth. When this comes over to the main game, we're going to be talking about attachments, what their effects are, all that in that video. But for now, this is just simply going to be a gameplay showcase of the Scorpion Evo, and I'm going to be using probably just one setup, or maybe two, we'll see. But for right now, this thing is very fun. This thing is very cool. Reload is awesome, which I'm going to be showing you. Inspect is cool. The attachments are actually pretty unique in the fact that there's two very specific changes that other guns currently do not have. Well, I guess three. So yeah, we're just going to be using one specific setup, but I do want to highlight something in particular that I'm not sure this will currently go over to the main game, but it is something pretty cool. If you guys may know about the Invader stock attachment, the more recent updated one, it gives mobility, right? A solid like 3 mobility as usual, like on the XK, currently the M4, M16, things like that. The Scorpion Evo's folded stock actually gives 5 mobility instead of the 3 that it would usually give, which is I think a pretty good change because it actually gives more incentive to using the folded stock if you want even more mobility in comparison to just using the Invader stock, which in my personal opinion is a way better choice than using the current folded stock we have in the main game. It's just if you use the folded stock on the Scorpion Evo, it'll give more drastic downsides. So the fact that this gives 5 mobility instead of the usual 3 in the game, I think again is a personally good thing, and I do hope that they make this change universal to the other folded stocks in the future. If not, then that's fine. I just think that this is something really cool to show. And with that, with this new folded stock, we can actually do something that's pretty ridiculous. So we put on the folded stock that gives 5 mobility, right? Put on lightweight, gives it 10. That's already at pretty much max mobility-ish. And then, if I find it, we put on either the lightened magazine or the 21 hollow point rounds. It pushes it to 115. This is the only thing in the game that can go up to 115 mobility. It's absolutely absurd. If we try to do the same thing on the UMP, let's just build it for max mobility here. So this, folded stock, Civi Mag, 114. Just one mobility shy of the Scorpion Evo that can actually push it to 115. And again, the only thing in the game that can push higher than the UMP, which is absurd. Again, insane. So we're gonna have a bit of fun with this. We're actually gonna be using the hollow point conversion here because this is actually a really cool conversion. It pretty much makes it a high powered like actual burst weapon, so we're gonna be taking advantage of that. Gonna be using the muzzle brake, and I guess put on the Ranger grip just because why not. Let's actually go ahead and show off the reload first, so you can see this is a burst kind of because of the hollow point. I love the flip when you take off the magazine. It is so nice. Then the inspect, pretty basic inspect, nothing too special, but it is pretty clean. Now let's go ahead and kill some people. Notice too, by the way, that this gun has really good hipfire, if you can tell by my crosshair. Very tight hipfire. This is just natural too. None of my attachments are actually affecting this thing's hipfire accuracy. So very, very strong there as well. Wow, okay. $115 mobility is real fun. My god, we're just mowing through them. So just for my initial thoughts on the Scorpion Evo, I feel like this is turning slowly into one of the better guns in the game, just from this revamp alone, because of all the unique stuff that it does comparison to the other guns that don't got it, like the extra mobility its folded stock gives, the hollow point conversion being really cool, the different ranged attachments for the barrels. Very interesting indeed. And there's a lot of different things you can do with this Scorpion Evo revamp. I've already thought of a spray and pray build that gives 106 mobility with the 50 round drum mag. It's stupid. This gun is so stupid what you can do with it. So we put on lightweight still, put on folded stock, put on the Viper barrel, which actually increases its fire rate by 25. And it's currently bugged, so I think it decreases recoil. Yeah, it does. It decreases. It's supposed to increase recoil with this. Put on the 50 round, like I said, 106 mobility. Just insane. And then we'll put on the I think we'll keep the Ranger grip on just because of the recoil that we're getting from the folded stock. So I'm gonna be trying to hip fire as much as I can with this because this is supposed to be a spray and pray build, like I said. And like, look at that. This is ridiculous. You could just run around with the 50 round 106 mobility gun and just go to town. This is still faster than your knife. Like, you could just be running around with this thing, being an absolute bullet hose. You could put on a vertical clip. You can put on a tactical laser if you want to increase that hip fire accuracy even more. Absolutely astounding. Look at this. Look at this. And even then, you can still use aimed fire with this thing, and it's honestly not that bad. I'll try and give an example here if I can get away from these enemies. That's not bad, honestly. And let me try controlling it. Yeah, no, that's not bad. Even though that's with the Ranger grip on, it's still very good, like, recoil. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's with the folded stock as well, and the Viper barrel, which is supposed to increase recoil, but right now it's currently bugged, so this may not be, like, the final results of what's going on here, but very, very ridiculous. This gun is very fun to me right now in the PTR, and if you guys do have access to it, I recommend you actually hop on here and try it out. Again, this gun is something else. Can't really put it into any other words. And I have this gun in the main game at like level 55 or something. So I'm gonna pretty much have all the attachments right off the bat. Oh, wow. So, that'll just be it. Nothing too lengthy or anything like I usually do. So go on ahead, go to the PTR if you can have access to it. Try this gun out. Very fun. I can't wait for it when it comes in on Friday. And why is this giving me an advertisement? I don't get it. Have fun, guys.